Hey guys, welcome back for another video. So today I am doing a Hzpro build since there's a lot of people looking for it, and it's basically what needs to be countered against the annoying status effects that's currently in the DC, which is the foam and the sticky bomb, and of course the eclipse set. So for the specifications, I'm going firewall, just because of the striker shield, and that gives you burn when your armor breaks, which is always nice. And it gives this talent, firewall tactical link. It's pretty good. The med kit is still really nice. It's not as overpowered as it was before, but it's still up there. If you time it right, it could make a really good clutch against other. You could go demolitionist for this one, for brace of impact, and also another damage out of cover to your group, and the explosive, it doesn't really matter, but this also increases the burn resistance, which could be nice if someone is using clips. So that one could actually make you go to 100% on burn resistance. So for the gear, we're running 4 blues, 2 reds with Lady Death. So this is going to be a Lady Death build. And as my secondary, I'm running a G36 C, which is I like it. It's a good gun. It's very accurate, and you can spray where you point your spray, and that's where the shots will land. I'm just running a normal D50 because the D50 is still, it hits like a truck, even though you don't have any gear for pistol. So for the pieces, so this is basically take whatever pieces you have or want to farm, but the main pieces you need to have is 2 Cheska and 1 Jarl gear. That's the most important part, as those give 10% hazard protection each. Cheska also gives you 10% crit chance, and Jarl gives you 10% hazard protection. For me, I was too lazy to farm for this build, so I just took what I had. That ended up me having 3-piece Jarl, which also gives me the 40% pulse resistance, which I then reminded myself, there's a lot of snipers that are using the drone now to spot you with, so that will actually take that away. So that's pretty good, and I get 5% more weapon damage. You could go 1 Walker and Harris piece, preferably on the backpack, for the 1 red. My 2 reds are here. And then I took the contractor gloves, as I didn't have any good gloves with hazard protection on, so I took these. So basically what you want is hazard protection on your gear, on 1 attribute. So that's the tricky part when you're trying to get 4 blues, especially when it comes to Cheska, since Cheska comes with red as core, and Jarl comes with blue. So Jarl is actually easier to get the blue high enough. You could go Jarl on your chest, and then you're basically set for that piece, and then you can take Cheska wherever you want. And it's up to you what else you want to use. You could use another piece of Sokolov to enhance the damage for Lady Death. You could also use a Fenris piece if you have a Fenris piece. You can use both or 2 pieces of Sokolov. It's up to you. It's how you put it. The important part of the build is that you have to have hazard protection on one of the attributes. So for me here it's 8%, 7.5 here because I had to roll armor and I'm too lazy to farm. Here it's I got these just as they came, so. And then this one I wanted adrenaline rush, so I'm gonna be gimping on the armor here, otherwise it's okay. And then this one I use for another build, so I haven't done anything to this one. I used red mod slot for that build, so that's why it's red. Otherwise I go blue and put in either fire protection or disrupt resistance mods. And coming with the next patch, I know this one is gonna be trash since they're gonna change, so the mod slots are gonna be generic. So you could put in a blue, yellow, or red mod slot in whatever piece you want. It doesn't matter. You could use whatever you want in whatever piece you want. Yeah, so that's basically the pieces. It's important, like I said, 2 Cheska, 1 Jarl, and then take whatever other parts you want to take, and make sure they have at least 8%, 8.5% hazard protection as a minimum before you start rolling anything on them. That is the important part. So I'll go over the stats. Like you see here, 58, 91. Because yeah, I didn't really need 60%. Everything above 55 is fine. So this is the important part. So 90% pulse resistance. Explosive resistance is not so high. Could have been more, but then again, the explosive damage meta is kinda away. The only one that's gonna be a problem is if someone uses the turret. That's it. Otherwise we're at 80%, 90 on the burn because I took a burn resistance mod. I would like to have disrupt, but as I saw, I didn't have a disrupt mod right now. So 80% will make you immune to almost everything. I think 85 is the soft cap. So I'm a bit off on mine because I'm so the low rolls on these, and yeah, on that one. So if I could get to 90, I'll be just fine. So aim for 85 to 90. 100 would be nice to have full 100, but that's up to you. Well, that's for the stats and the gear, and I'm trying to learn this EMP sticky. It's really hard to use. It's really good if you actually master this one, because it gives you the disrupt effect, but it also staggers the opponent when the explosion happens. So you get that 2 second, well, the 1 to 2 second window where they actually can't do anything. So that's pretty neat. If you can't do this one, you could use either foam or the jammer pulse. It's up to you. I'm just taking this because I want to learn how to use the sticky bomb more. And of course the shield. It's the striker shield. It's easy. It's a tier 4. You could go tier 5 if you went to technician. If you go for the demolitionist, it will be the normal Crusader shield. So yeah guys, and for the mods for this, basically skill haste if you can, and just armor here on this one. Yeah, that's the build. I hope this will help you guys against the annoying foam and fire users in the DZ, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Bye.